Hello, I'm Miriam Shiell, and welcome to the online edition of the Toronto Art Fair. For this fair, I put together a group of small mini exhibitions, or what I like to call showcases, each with a theme and a subject. So this one that I'm bringing you today is about women. I think if 2020 hadn't been the year of the pandemic, let's hope it's only 1 year, then it would have been the year of the woman, because for the first time we are truly seeing them take their place in the world and in the cultural community. Essentially, artists have a practice. Well, collectors and dealers have a practice too. And behind me is definitely the examples of the Miriam Shiell practice over the last 15 to 20 years. When I was at art school, I seem to remember spending a whole year making shades of grey. Many shades of grey. We mixed colors, we painted little squares, and we did a lot of grey. So my tradition was perhaps more one of a European one. And when I arrived in Canada some years later, I was suddenly pitched into this Greenbergian idea of color. It was a bit of a shock to me, and I had to learn the lessons all again. So around me, it appears I did learn the lesson. Near and dear to my heart, of course, the 20th century masterworks. So I'm bringing the first exhibition called Masterworks to you. However, there is a theme, or sort of a theme, and maybe that's just coincidental, and it does address something of the strange solitude and silence of our times. Around me are the Dean Drever love bears. About a year or 18 months ago, Dean wandered into my office, and he put a small pair of bears, that size exactly actually, on my desk in bronze. They were the maquettes for a pair that he called love bears. And I, quite frankly, instantly fell in love with them. So Dean, why love bears?
Love bears came out of an exercise I was doing in self-portraiture and, of course, carving bears at the same time. And I had an idea to also use a portrait of my partner, and so we took both of our heads and had them photogrammetrically photographed, which is from all angles, and you get the result is a 3D head. And I then imported it into a program where I morphed it with the sculptures that I was working on. So what you end up with are our faces on these bears.
We're talking about a generation of artists who are changing the world, and we're going with them.